Hello again and welcome to my channel. I'm Fraser from Metalworking in France. Today I've got a little project on for myself actually. I've got another motorcycle, well, which is new to me. It's not new, but it's new to me. I've got a Yamaha FJR 1300 and I want to make some crash bobbins to go on the side to protect it, just in case it falls over, so that the plastic on the fairings and things like that doesn't get broken up. So I've got a piece of nylon here, black nylon. I'm going to machine this up so to make the crash bobbins, they can be screwed into the side. In the meantime, I've got a cup of tea, keep me nice and warm. The weather's pretty horrible out there at the moment, blowing a gale and chucking it down with rain. So I'm kind of glad I'm inside working now anyway. So anyway, follow me in the next few frames, see how this job progresses, and hope you'll find it quite interesting. Okay. Here you can see I'm just putting a centre drill into each end of this piece of nylon. I've faced it off so that it's nice and smooth. It's all ready to go. And here I'm just parting off parting it off in the middle of the piece. Each one's going to be about 65mm long. It's a bit tricky because the swarf tends to wrap itself around the nylon itself, but it's coming off okay. That's not too bad. They're parting off quite cleanly. I've got to drill a hole right the way through this thing. I'm just putting a 12mm drill through first of all, just so that this will be the clearance for the screw that's going to hold these things in place. Now I'm putting in a counter bore. I've just got to go in a certain amount of depth. It's really just so that the screw head itself can be lost in behind the bobbin itself. During this process I'm actually putting a knurl onto the nylon. It doesn't make a very nice knurl because obviously it's not like pressing a knurl into a piece of steel, which puts on pronounced diamond shape. But it's going on, it just breaks up the surface a little bit so that it looks a little bit nicer, a little bit less boring than just plain, flat, shiny, black nylon. During this next process, I'm just putting a radius tool into it, plunging it into the nylon. Just again, really just cosmetics. It just makes it look nicer. Here I'm putting a radius it's on the outside edge. Just again, mainly cosmetics. It just really makes the whole thing look nicely finished off. You'll see quite a bit of swarf gets tangled up in this thing. I've got these things mounted on basically like a mandrel, so that I can do the whole machining on the outside of the bobbin itself. This is the second one I'm doing now. So you initially saw the first one that I was putting the radius on. This is just the second one, just finishing off. Don't worry too much about it running off centre a little bit. It doesn't really matter, nobody's going to see that. And it's not as if it's actually got to rotate. It's just sitting square and static on the side of the bike. So looking at it, hopefully it will look quite nice. Now we see it mounted on the side of the bike. As you can see, it protrudes out past the fairing. The idea is is in case the bike falls over, then the fairing won't get broken, and the only thing that will get damaged would be the crash bobbin itself. Well, that was a nice little job just for me. Here you are, a couple of crash bobbins there to go onto the bike. Counter bore in this end so that the screw can be set underneath. I'll show you these actually on the bike, would be a lot more informative. Anyway, in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my site, or my channel rather, and happy viewing. Look out for more videos in the future. In the meantime, goodbye.